Hi everybody, this is Bob with another Logic Pro 10 tutorial. In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a harmony for your lead guitar part. So what I have pulled up here are several clips from a recent song I did, and there's a lead guitar part right here. And when I was mixing this song and I got to this intro part where there's a lead guitar here, I really thought it would be nice to have a little lead harmony part here. In my laziness, I didn't want to get the guitar out and try to work on the tone and do the recording and all that. So you know how time consuming that can be. So I thought, well, let me just try it in flex pitch and see what happens. So I'll walk you through the process. Maybe it'll help you out someday with one of your own projects. So I'm just going to duplicate this lead guitar track, and I'm holding down the Option key and just drag it and pull it straight down. Now I have an exact duplicate of this lead guitar, and if I play it, it's just going to be louder. Speaking of that, let me just play it so you hear what it sounds like. I want to harmonize that part right there, so I have it duplicated here. Now I'm going to show the flex markers, and on this harmony track, let me just label it here so we know what it is. On this harmony track now, I want to select flex pitch. And now I'm going to double click on this region and then select track here. And you can see now it shows each individual note. So I'm going to highlight them all here. And I'm going to grab these notes, and to harmonize with my regular part, I'm going to pull it up a minor third. So I moved it up 3 semitones. Now that's not going to work for every note because some of those notes are going to fall out of the scale that I played in. So you could play this track along with the regular lead track and see what doesn't sound right, and then whatever note does not sound right, just pull it up another half step. If you know the key of the song you played in and you know what notes fall in that key, right, then you can just highlight them all and look over here at the piano keyboard, and whatever notes fall outside of the key that you played in, pull it up a half step. That would bring it to a major third instead of a minor third. Well, I played this song in A minor. The relative major is C. And so I know, for example, there's no B flat. And there's another note here. They're all the white keys, in other words. This black key here doesn't belong. So that's D sharp. So what I can do is I can highlight all of these, because these are all D sharp. And I'm going to pull it up a half step. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull it back down. I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like. Right? Sounds bad. Let me just solo up the lead guitar parts here, and I'm going to move those up a half step. And let's see, do I have anything else? Yeah, there's one note right there. Let me zoom in right here. That has to go up a half step. There's a couple of little notes here I probably don't need. I'll get rid of that one way down there. And now, let's see what that sounds like. I have the 2 guitar parts soloed up. So now we'll mix those 2 together to taste. I'm done with the harmony part now, and I want to just, hide the flex markers here. If I do it here, if I do this, then I just lost my harmony part. So I need to keep that on, and I turn it off up here. Okay, now I may want to add a delay plugin here, since these 2 parts are just right on top of one another and there's not any separation there. So Let me grab this harmony track here, and let's take a tape delay. And with this tape delay, we'll separate those two parts. So I don't want any feedback. And let's start with, I don't know, maybe 60 milliseconds. I got to turn the sync off. And 60 milliseconds. And we don't want any dry, 100% wet. And if I compare the two now, this one will be a little bit behind the other one. So let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, too much. I don't want to be able to hear it like that. So let's cut that in half. Maybe 30. Let me try 25. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now let's hear that in the context of the mix. Could probably pull that back a little bit.
You are my sanity.
Now let's listen to it without it. And back on. There you go. A great way to create a guitar harmony part if you're lazy like me and you don't want to re-record it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.